Hello and welcome back to our Minecraft LP. Um, we're now in 13W06A snapshot for the Minecraft 1.5 Redstone update. Just a few minor bug fixes in this particular patch. But what we're going to be doing for the next couple episodes is just building a mob farm. We're going to go with an underground mob farm in this case, just so we don't have a huge moat in the sky. And this particular 4x4 area here in the ice is going to be where the mob evader is going to reside. The mob spawner itself is going to be down here a little bit. So we just need to dig out this area a little further. For the purposes of getting in and out for the time being, I'm just placing some ladders, but later on this is going to be alternating water and signs so that the mobs will climb up to the surface, and from there we can take them up a little further and drop them the necessary distance so it's a one-hit kill, or however we choose to proceed. We're going to need a lot of pickaxes, we're going to need a lot of signs, and we're going to need a lot of time to dig out this area. Generally what we're looking for is a 30 by 30 area, this being the upper two blocks. The spawning pads will be below here. The design itself is something that I saw on Etho's lab, so credit where credit is due. This is not my own design, and I take most of his suggestions as far as how to build it, and among those is build the thing near water so that you don't get a lot of mob spawns on the surface, which is why I've chosen this area where there's quite a bit of ice and water around, so that most of the mobs will spawn down here rather than spawning on the surface. So since this is going to take a lot of time to dig out this cobble, I will probably just cut away and come back when I have made some more progress. Okay, I've just broken my third pickaxe, and we have about 10 stacks of cobble, a little more, 11 iron, 21 gravel that we've gotten. We've gotten a good bit of the top part mined out, and the waterways are pretty far out for the primary, and we do have a secondary here. But this is the first spawning pad that I've been able to clear out. So we need to clear 4 more of these, and then several more along the outer border, and hopefully that won't take much more than the 3 remaining pickaxes that we have. So I'll come back when some more of that's done. Okay, almost exactly when the 4th pickaxe broke is when we were able to get the 4th of the 4 central spawning pads finished, and it's been about maybe 20 minutes since I started this, so just to give an impression of how long it takes to get this far along in the process. We need to deepen these center channels, and we need to get a few more of these spawning pads built, and then we should be finished. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to accomplish this with 6 pickaxes, so I'll probably need 2 or 3 more than what I originally built for this purpose, so we'll find out at the end how many it actually takes. So after 6 pickaxes, this is where we stand. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the spawning pads dug out, at least the top portion of them, and yeah, so pretty good progress. We're about 35 minutes in at this point, so it doesn't take very long to build this, but I just wanted to give you a status update, and we'll come back when it's a little further along. Okay, 4 more pickaxes, and this is where we stand. All the channels are mostly complete, all the spawning pads are complete. We're starting to dig the lower sections to continue the water flow, but not yet complete with that. So we just need to do a little more digging in here, place some water, place some half slabs to prevent spiders. This is what we have as far as materials, like approximately 33 stacks of cobble, almost a full stack of iron, a little more than a stack of dirt and gravel, and you can see it's starting to begin to actually spawn mobs in here. Didn't place enough torches in here, it looks like, so we're starting to collect mob drops as well. So that's where we stand at this point. I need to gather more wood to make some more pickaxes. It looks like the magic number is 11 or 12 pickaxes in order to make this, at least at the iron level. That's it. Okay, the spawner portion of the mob spawner is complete. All the water has been placed. The signs and the stairs, 24 each, have been placed in their little pit sections, so there is continuous water flow to the center. We are having the trademark issue with these corners not getting the water, so we have to use the little trick to fill that back in. So we'll just go to each of these corners where we have a dead spot, and place a block, place some water on it, remove the water, and due to the way the water works in the game, it fills in that corner. One more corner I think we have to go. Yes. And you see how the stuff is accumulating there that has washed down. So that's why we need to do this. And now everything should flow towards the center. The remaining thing that we need to do is the mob evader in the middle. I would like to make that out of glass, so I'm going to go back to the house and grab some glass, and then we'll start putting that together. One thing I did forget to do is place the half slabs. Oops, incorrect. Just in the center of each 3x3 and the 6x6 spawning pad, and what that does is prevent the spiders from spawning. They can sort of climb up the walls, so they're not obligated to go into the center. In these sections, the half slabs go behind this block. And so I'm going to go around and do that, and then we will start building the mob evader to get them to the surface. Okay, so to start to put the mob evader together, we need a bunch of signs, and first thing we're going to do is place 2 on the corners, and then we have 3 pressure plates on the opposite corners, and And then what we will do is place a sign that comes across. It doesn't matter which one you place it on, but you place it just on the side of one of these signs. And just make sure that you're consistent from one side to the other. And what this will allow us to do is place the water without it flowing down. It's helpful to have a lot of water buckets if you want to do this quickly. But then the mobs can go into these corners and then go up. So I'm going to go and grab some more water. Let me put one of these ladders here. It's not on that side. Where did I put my water? Let's see. Come over here. Nope. Is it over here? No. Oh, it's over there. Okay, so we need the ladder here. And that will help us facilitate going up and down. If we ever get onto the ladder. There we go. So let's get our signs ready. And we can place these in the meantime where they need to go. And then place water. And then we do this the rest of the way up. And that should carry all the mobs that spawn in here to the top. Okay, so this is the completed spawner with the mob evader on the right and a little glass tunnel for them to drop on the left. I constructed a little house to sit in between so I can be a little safer while waiting for the mobs to come up. I also did a little work mining underneath. I mentioned in an earlier video that there was a ravine under this water over here, and it turns out that ravine extends over in this direction, so I had to go down and light up some caves as well in order to get this to work a little better. And I did put half slabs across the top there just to keep the mobs from burning due to the sun during the day, which I get better rates, spawn rates during the day, so it's kind of beneficial to prevent them from burning, because if they burn a little bit as they're dropping, then they die immediately when they get to the bottom instead of having just like one hit left. So covered some of that as well. And that's pretty much the size of things. I was kind of hoping a mob would spawn while I was talking about it, but that doesn't appear to be the case. It is fairly productive at times. I'll have 4 or 5 going through at the same time, but right now, for whatever reason, it seems to be a little stagnant. I did start this, so they may not have had enough time to spawn yet, so that could be why. But anyway, there it is, and we now have a completed mob spawner, and so we can get some XP